They built a world of glass for you, a pristine, glittering showroom where every surface is polished, every angle is perfect. They handed you a soft cloth and told you your life's purpose was to keep it all smudge-free. They gave you a scorecard for a game you never agreed to play, with neat little boxes for success, happiness, and normalcy, and you played. Oh, how you played. You tiptoed through their glass museum, terrified of making a sound, terrified of leaving a footprint. You chased their fleeting definition of success, a bigger title, a shinier car, the hollow applause of people who wouldn't notice if you vanished tomorrow. You wore the mask they gave you, the pleasant, agreeable smile, and you played your part so well that sometimes you even fooled yourself. You measured your worth by how well you fit into their pre-cut slots. You saw failure as a stain on the glass, a shameful secret to be hidden, polished away before anyone could see. Failure, they taught you, was the end of the story, the final damning verdict on your worth. What a fragile, beautiful, pathetic lie. Because one day, inevitably, the glass breaks. Maybe it's a tremor you didn't see coming, a betrayal, a loss, a dream that dies in your hands. Or maybe you just got tired of tiptoeing. Maybe you took one deep, honest breath and the whole fragile structure around you simply shattered. And there you stood in the middle of the wreckage, surrounded by the glittering shards of the life you were supposed to have, and the silence that follows a loud crash. It is the most profound sound in the universe. In that silence, the audience, the ones who were clapping for your performance, they either disappear or they stand there, pointing. Look, they whisper. Broken. A failure. They look at you lying there amidst the ruins and they see an ending, a tragedy. They see weakness. Poor blind fools. They don't see what's really happening. Here in the rubble, where the lights of their fake stage have gone out, you can finally see for the first time. The pain is blinding, yes. The cuts from the broken glass are real. But for the first time, you are not looking at a reflection. You are looking at yourself. Raw, unfiltered, real. This moment of catastrophic failure is not your execution. It is your birth. You see, society's system requires you to remain predictable. It needs you to fear failure more than you desire authenticity. Because a person who is not afraid to fail is a person who cannot be controlled. A person who has already hit rock bottom has discovered a terrifying secret: the ground is solid. You can stand up again. And once you've been to the bottom, their petty threats of pushing you down lose all their power. They tried to bury you. They didn't realize you were a seed. The pressure, the darkness, the dirt they threw on top of you, it wasn't a grave. It was fertile ground. And the pain, the agonizing pain of breaking open, was just the seed coat cracking so that something new could grow. So what do you do now? How do you build from this? First, you must change your relationship with your scars. They will tell you to hide them, to cover them with makeup, with false positivity, with apologies. They will offer you their flimsy bandages and tell you to hail and forget, to become smooth and unbroken again, so you can fit back into their glass museum. Do not listen. Your scars are not symbols of your weakness. They are the etchings of your history. They are a testament to the fact that you fought, you endured, you survived. A flawless sword that has never been tested is just a piece of decorative metal. A warrior's blade is covered in nicks and scratches. Each mark tells a story of a battle won, a lesson learned. Your scars are the proof that you have been tested. Run your fingers over them. They are not ugly. They are a map of your strength. They are the lines that separate who you were from the unbreakable person you are becoming. Second, you must embrace what they call chaos. Their world is built on order, rules, and predictable patterns. They fear the unknown. They fear what they cannot categorize. Your failure has thrown you out of their orderly system and into the glorious, untamed wild. They see it as chaos. You must learn to see it as freedom. When you have nothing left to lose, you have everything to gain. The rules of their game no longer apply to you. You are off the board. While they are busy moving their pawns in straight lines, you can now see the entire game for what it is, an elaborate, meaningless ritual. You are free to invent your own game with your own rules. This madness they see in you as simply the clarity of a mind that is no longer chained to their expectations. And third, the most important step of all, you must learn to smile again. No, not that old smile, not the hollow, fragile mask you wore to please them. That one is buried in the wreckage, and good riddance. I'm talking about a new smile, a real one. This smile is not born from happiness. It is not a denial of your pain. On the contrary, it is born from your pain. It is the smile of a person who has stared into the abyss, and the abyss blinked first. It's the calm, quiet, knowing smile that says, "You hit me with your best shot, and I am still here." It's a smile that holds the memory of every cut, every tear, every moment of despair, and wears them not as a burden, but as a source of profound, unshakable strength. It doesn't hide the darkness you've been through. It is illuminated by it. This smile will terrify them. It will terrify them because it's a smile they cannot understand and cannot control. It's the smile of a free mind. When they see it, they will not see a victim. They will see a survivor who has turned their own suffering into a source of power. They will see someone who has found a joke in the tragedy they wrote for him, and they will be horrified to realize the punchline is on them. The great paradox is this: their system, in its relentless effort to break you, is the very thing that forges you into something indestructible. The fire that was meant to consume you only tempered your steel. The failure that was meant to be your end was, in fact, your origin story. So let them have their perfect, fragile world of glass. Let them continue to polish their reflections and tiptoe in fear. You are no longer one of them. You are something more. You are someone who has walked through the fire and learned to call the embers home. Stop trying to fix the cracks. They are how the light gets in. Stop trying to erase your past. It is the foundation you now stand on. You are not broken. You are finally, beautifully, dangerously whole. Now show them your new smile.